What appears to be a conflict centered about Iran, it is now expanding into something much bigger, with global implications that go far beyond the Middle East. And at the center of this evolving situation is Donald Trump, whose strategic moves they are once again drawing the global attention. This time not just for his stance on Iran, but also for reviving interest in Greenland. While the world has been focused on rising tension in the Middle East, naval blockade, and the importance of the very important Strait of Hormuz, this unexpected shift towards Greenland, it suggests a broader geopolitical calculation that must be in play. Well, the backdrop to this development is a noticeable divide between the US and the NATO allies, though. You remember during the recent tension with Iran, several European partners, they showed hesitation, not fully aligning with Washington's approach here. This has raised concern within the US about the reliability of its alliance, and that too in the times of crisis. Now, in this context, Greenland takes a new importance here. Far from being just a remote icy landmass, it holds significant strategic value due to its vast reserves of rare earth minerals. Also, its very important position in the Arctic, a region that is rapidly becoming a focal point for the global competition here. Well, this is further complicated by the growing interest of China in the Arctic, where it has been increasing investments and seeking greater influence. For the United States, securing a stronger presence in this particular region, it could be a key to maintaining strategic advantage in the years ahead. Trump's renewed focus on Greenland, therefore, it appears less about territorial expansion and more about long-term geopolitical positioning and increasing competition of landscape. However, the situation is far more straightforward. Greenland is closely linked to Denmark, a NATO member, which means any aggressive move towards acquiring or controlling the territory, it would strain the alliance even further. NATO itself is already facing internal pressure, though, due to the differing views on security threats and military strategy, particularly in relations to Iran. Introducing Greenland into this particular equation, it risks deepening this division. And yes, at the very same time, domestic political factors in the US, including the upcoming elections, it adds another layer to the complexity, right? Another major policy shift, it must be carefully weighed against any internal political consideration, making immediate actions really uncertain. Though what's clear is that the focus is shifting now from immediate conflict in the Middle East to a long-term strategic competition in the Arctic. Well, this evolving dynamics, it highlights a broader reality. Global power struggles, they are no longer confined to one region. Now they are interconnected, with decisions in one part of the world influencing outcomes in another.